All right, everybody. All my social media posts are done. We are good to go. My fuck, almost good to go. Almost. We're missing like 2 things. Wrong light was on, and my glasses. Yeah. All right, everybody. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go over the card. I do apologize that it took me a little bit. I do apologize. It took me a little bit. I don't have automatic posting, which I'd love for, but I don't know, man. I gotta figure out what the right things to spend money on are right now. I don't know what the best things I could possibly do to increase my streams and better my streams and whatnot that I could spend money on right now. Because right now I just am hoping that I'm good enough. Which I know I'm not good enough, but that's besides the point. Where's this card? I saw it. Got some decent matches on the show tonight. Rey Mysterio taking on the World Heavyweight Champion, Damian Priest. Those two have been going at it for quite some time, off and on. And more particularly, Rey Mysterio and the Judgment Day, ever since Dominic Mysterio turned on his father back at Clash of the Castle 2022 when Rey Mysterio and Edge teamed up against the Judgment Day. Well, Dominic Mysterio has made a huge name for himself as one of the top heels in WWE after joining the Judgment Day and turning on his father. So, I mean, it worked out pretty well. If I do say so, it worked out pretty well for Dominic Mysterio. I don't know what's going on with my mic recently. Mic's starting to be a bit iffy. I might have to change the cord on it. I hope I don't. I would hate to have to get a new microphone or have. Not that I don't have a thing on it. I don't know if I have one. Next up, Women's World Champion Liv Morgan following her big victory over Becky Lynch in the main event last Monday on Raw, defeating Becky Lynch, Becky Lynch, in a steel cage match with the unintentional assistance from Dirty Dom when just as the show was going off the air. Well, after the show went off the air here in the United States, well, Liv Morgan gave Dom quite the smooch on the face. And it becomes fight night. Sheamus bringing the fight night to Ludwig Kaiser as they go one-on-one. Sheamus wants to get his revenge on Ludwig Kaiser for costing him his match against Gunther in the King of the Ring semifinals. And then the New Day look to take on the Authors of Pain. Authors of Pain have a victory over the Creed brothers last Monday, and now the Authors of Pain look to continue their offense, defeating one of the greatest tag teams of all time, the New Day. And this one might just steal the show. Finn Balor of the Judgment Day taking on Dragon Lee of the LWO. And after weeks of attempting to talk to Raw General Manager Adam Pearce, Kiana James Seems she has finally gotten through to him and has earned herself her debut match on Monday Night Raw, and it takes place against the Queen of Hearts, Natalya. And then, after what we saw from last week, it's just getting more and more brutal. Just more and more people are on the receiving end of chaos. Ricochet looking for his payback against Braun Breaker. It was back-to-back weeks. 2 weeks ago, the initial spear into that case, that giant travel case. And then last week, it was during the rematch with the Mad Dragon, rather. Ilya Dragunov. Braun Breaker interrupted that match. What was shaping up to be a classic before being interrupted by Braun Breaker with a wicked spear for Ricochet. Braun Breaker is not here to make friends, that's for sure. He is here to be the guy, to be at the top. Braun Breaker looking to get through his first big challenge. We've seen Braun Breaker over the last few weeks go through some extras, go through some of the finest that the local indies have had to offer. And now it is time for Braun Breaker to bring the fight to a former Intercontinental and United States champion in Ricochet. Pretty solid Raw card. It's a pretty solid Raw card. It's pretty solid. It'll be a great show. That's it. Simple as that. It'll be a great show. Boop. I had to load the microphone.
Everything happens for a reason.
So yeah. I just want to say thank you everybody for being here. There's a lot going on, and I may need some help. Like I'm having some family things coming up, and I'm gonna need some help. Even though I hate to do that. I got to figure out what to do to become a better content creator because I'm not good. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm just not doing good enough. Am I not streaming enough? Should I stream more? Should I bring more gaming into it? Should I bring back the gaming commentary? Because I'm open to this. Black Ops 6 is coming out, and you know your boy going to order that shit. It's official. Hype the commentator is going to return to video games for Black Ops 6. Your boy going to be grinding that shit out. I don't usually play video games like that anymore because I just focus on YouTube videos. Because that's what I do. I just record YouTube videos to fill up my time. I don't play video games. I don't do any of that. Not like I used to, but maybe, just maybe, I should return to video games. I want to see what Black Ops 6 looks like. I want to be impressed. I want to truly be impressed by a Black Ops game. I haven't been impressed by a Black Ops game since Black Ops 4. Or I haven't been impressed by a Call of Duty game since Black Ops 4, that is. That was my last favorite game. Last favorite Call of Duty, because that was the last game before they did the whole Battle Pass bullshit. But nowadays it's so much easier to level up your guns because you keep your levels and all that stuff, and doesn't matter. You don't have to restart with just with just preset loadouts. That's what I loved about it. It made you work harder. The movement felt so much faster. It was just different. Everything's so much slower and not fun these days. But yeah, that's enough of my video game talk. Let me actually get USA Network open. Alex the Lion, welcome on in. Thank you for being here tonight. As we are getting ready to do some Monday Night Raw commentary in just a few moments. Kicking off Monday Night Raw will be the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan. Raw is in Hirsch. Yeet! It's going to be one heck of a show tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a great show. I'm actually very intrigued to see Finn Balor and Dragon Lee. I'm actually kind of hyped for that match, if I'm being honest. And Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser is going to be great. I don't have any doubt in my mind about that. And we've seen Damian Priest versus Rey Mysterio. It's going to be good. Both are great. Nothing we haven't seen. I'm curious to see how Kiana James, I'm curious to see what Kiana James is all about. I want to see what she's all about. I didn't really catch her too much in NXT, but we know Natalya knows how to work. And Braun Breaker versus Ricochet, that's going to talk about a highlight of the night. That one should be a great match. Definitely one to look at and study their movements and see. Especially as a student, especially as a wrestling school trainee, that one should be good to look at. But I'm curious to see what Kiana James is all about. And Balor and Dragon Lee should just be great. I'm not going to lie. I'll be honest, at first I was kind of undermining this card a little bit. I didn't really think about it. This is a lot. There's a lot more to this card than I really thought about, how good some of these matches are going to be. We've got a really decent amount of matches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 scheduled matches. That's just scheduled matches. I like that. Oh, 6. I stand corrected. 6 scheduled matches. Almost like a pay-per-view. 6 matches, except obviously they won't be pay-per-view level matches because they won't get the time for that. Plus, there are too many ad breaks. It's 2 minutes. It's I think it's like 3 minutes to the break, and then they'll come back for like 6 minutes. And if it doesn't make it in the 6 or 7 minutes that they get when they come back, then it goes to another commercial break for like another 3 or 4 minutes. So it's like 3-7-3, the 3-7-3 rule. I timed it only because I've done commentary, and when I have to, that's how I see it when I edit it. We are just 5 minutes away from Monday Night Raw. Thank you all for being here with me tonight. Going through some, I'm recovering from some emotional tough times, but nobody wants to hear about that. Y'all are here to have some fun and listen to some commentary. But entering financial hard times, and I just going to keep pushing and hoping for better days. Just got to keep pushing and hoping for better days. Trying to think about what game I can play that will help me out. I'm trying to figure out what games to play. I'm going to return to some gaming sometime this week. Maybe a late Wednesday stream. I don't know. But whatever it is, you won't want to miss it. That's one thing for sure, is you won't want to miss it. It's going to be great stuff. It's going to be great stuff, whatever it is. I don't even know what games I still have downloaded. But Hype the Commentator will be returning to gaming very, very soon. Yours truly. I won't say tomorrow night, but I will say Wednesday. I'd like to say I'll have time to play some games Wednesday night. That's what I think. That's what I'm thinking. Because I like to film twice. I have to film on the weekends these days. I try to film. Well, I filmed actually this morning. I'm going to edit them and get them. I'm going to get the YouTube videos edited and uploaded. So if you're here on Twitch, go subscribe over to the YouTube page. I have videos that go out every single day. Every single day. No bullshit. I've been posting daily for 108 days. It's actually, the start varies, actually. The start time varies. We currently have 73 subscribers over there on the YouTube page. My most recent video is commentary for Edge versus Jeff Hardy versus Triple H for the WWE Championship Triple Threat match, Armageddon 2008. The one prior is Batista versus John Cena, WWE title I Quit match, Over the Limit 2010 commentary. And then on Saturday, The Undertaker versus, this past Saturday, The Undertaker versus The Rock. One up. It was WWE title match. It was a WWE title match or WWF title match. King of the Ring 1999. I'm bringing in the heat with these matches. CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan, WWE title match, Over the Limit 2012. I know these are all WWE title matches, but they were all good. And then Thursday, it was Kurt Angle versus AJ Styles. TNA Heavyweight Championship match, TNA Genesis 2010 commentary. So I'm back in the studio recording, videos off stream. Before that was just a bunch of stream stuff that I clipped, that I recorded while we were live. A bunch of King and Queen of the Ring stuff, some SmackDown matches, Raw matches, and then before that, the last couple matches that I did on my own that I record on my own time. Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles, WWE title match, Extreme Rules 2016. Y'all should go check that one out. That was a solid match. And then Undertaker versus Edge, World Heavyweight Championship TLC match, WWE Extreme Rules 2008. 2008 was a solid year for Edge as world champion. So yeah, those are some of my videos that are currently up on the YouTube page. If you aren't already subscribed, go over there and hit that subscribe button so we can get to 100 subscribers. Then maybe 1,000, maybe 100,000, maybe 1 million. You never know. The sky's the limit. Got to get a dream, hold on to it, and shoot for the sky. And beyond. Shoot for the stars, brother. Well, we are under a minute away from Monday Night Raw. Here we go. Let me get this all set up. All right, it is 8 o'clock, everybody. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Monday Night Raw. Live from the Giant Center in Hershey, Pennsylvania. As you can see, the WWE Universe following in to Monday Night Raw live for the jam-packed Giant Center in Hershey, Pennsylvania. What a night of action we have for you. We are kicking it off in Hershey, Pennsylvania with the Women's World Heavyweight Champion. But before that, here are the Women's Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. He is extremely unpredictable. The big dog, Braun Breaker, has his first big challenge in Ricochet. And Judgment Day, looking to rule the world. Damian Priest, the World Heavyweight Champion, taking on a former rival of the Judgment Day, Rey Mysterio. Let's take a look at how things went from bad to worse 2 weeks ago at King and Queen of the Ring. It was Dominic Mysterio who would make an appearance during the Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan world title match at King and Queen of the Ring. And that distraction, Dominic would send a chair in the ring. But Morgan with a DDT to Becky Lynch, then an Oblivion. This would allow Liv Morgan to become the new Women's World Champion. Dominic living in regret. It was the steel cage match. Liv Morgan, the champion, defending against the challenger, who feels she was screwed out of her Women's World Championship, Becky Lynch. This was a hard-fought battle between two of the very best that the women's division has to offer. And then Dominic Mysterio coming out to fix it. Telling Becky to get out of the cage. And then Braun Strowman would go around. And then look at this. This is what happened. When Becky Lynch was at the cage, Braun Strowman sent Dominic into Becky Lynch. And then Liv Morgan, given the opportunity, took it, and Liv Morgan escaped the cage, retaining her Women's World Championship. And then this is what happened next. Kissing Dominic Mysterio. And now we're going to kick off Monday Night Raw, looking for some answers from Liv Morgan. She always says to watch her, and we most certainly watched. The whole world watched her kiss Dominic Mysterio, at least almost the whole world. And the Women's World Champion won the Women's World Championship back at King and Queen of the Ring. She is such a she knows how to play mind games. She's such a master manipulator. And she's playing with Dominic Mysterio. But Dominic Mysterio just keeps getting caught in the wrong moments. And then ended up getting kissed by Liv Morgan. There's just a lot of craziness going on. She's trying to take advantage of Dirty Dominic Mysterio, who she knows is in the pocket of Rhea Ripley. That's Dominic Mysterio's mommy, Rhea Ripley. And Liv Morgan is on her revenge tour to defeat Rhea Ripley when she comes back.
They say that revenge is never as sweet as you think it's going to be when you finally get it. But not for me. First, I did what no other women in this division can do, and that is take out Rhea Ripley. But then, I became your new Women's World Champion. But that's not all, because then I put Becky Lynch into early retirement. Do you want to know what the cherry on top of it all was, though? Kissing Dominic Mysterio. You guys know what I'm talking about. Last week, you all saw the video. Over 40 million views in less than 24.
Not wasting any time. Here comes the man she kissed. Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Liv, I don't know what kind of game. Let me say my piece. I don't know what kind of game you think you're playing. Mommy isn't playing the same game. And when she comes back, she's gonna kill you.
Well, maybe, but she's probably gonna kill you too. Do you know what though? I promise I'll make it all worth it. Dom, how long are you gonna keep on lying to yourself? You didn't come out to the ring last week to help Becky. You came out so you can be closer to me. And that's okay. Because I meant what I said when I said that I want to take everything away from Rhea Ripley. And that includes you.
Don't fall for it. She's playing mind games. Now she's playing mind games with Dominic Mysterio.
Hey, back off. This has been enough. He doesn't want anything to do with you. In fact, none of the Judgment Day do.
Well, what if I don't want to go? But most importantly, what if he doesn't want me to go? But okay, I'll go for now.
And now Liv Morgan continuing the mind games. Getting in the head of Dominic Mysterio.
Oh boy.
Liv Morgan wants to steal everything from Rhea Ripley, including Dominic Mysterio. She's trying to make Dominic believe that she really wants him. Does she really want him, or does she really just want to play mind games with Rhea Ripley and take everything away from her?
He's just being used like a piece of meat. Finn Balor comes out here like he's Dom's dad or something. But Pat, if you're Dom, what does Dom do? I don't know.
Dom is in a really interesting situation right now. What do you do? Because what do you actually believe right now? Are you actually falling for Liv Morgan's trap? Because she's just going to throw you away when you're done, when she's done with you, when she finally gets to Rhea Ripley. Having an attack from Ludwig Kaiser. Sheamus returning last week on Monday Night Raw saying he wants a match.
You don't tell Ludwig
Kaiser what to do. Let Big Kaiser
Let's take a look.
operate on his own terms.
Oh
all
my
right?
God,
So-
you shut your bleeding mouth! Will I stand here, listen to this garbage? Or will I go get him?
Walked into a trap. Ludwig
Walking right
Kaiser
into the trap
set up a ruse to bring Sheamus into the fight.
of
Ambush
Ludwig
Sheamus.
Kaiser, and Sheamus was able to capitalize on it. And then have WWE officials breaking this thing apart.
Let's head back to the locker room in our own Jackie Redmond.
Let's head back to the locker room with our
Thank you
own
so much,
Jackie Redmond.
Sheamus, after
All right. All right. It's fight night. Here we go. Business is going to pick up. Sheamus. Oh, but a chop block. Ludwig Kaiser from behind with a chop block to Sheamus and attacking the knee that he worked on, costing him the match against Gunther a few weeks ago. And Kaiser and Sheamus were supposed to have a match. All right, everybody, here we go. The bell is rung. This match is underway. We were able to restore order to get this match going. Kaiser went after Sheamus's knee before commercial break. So Sheamus already isn't at 100% entering this bout. But what condition is Sheamus in this bout? That's the big question. It seems Sheamus has enough power in his knee for a suplex. But you can see a little bit of a limp from Sheamus sweeping for the leg, and he does take down a Sheamus. And this is where Ludwig Kaiser becomes really dangerous. He is so good at breaking down his opponent. Once he finds his target, and he already knows Sheamus's knee is a target. Sheamus just eating those chops from Ludwig Kaiser like it's dinner time. If there's one thing we know about Sheamus over the last 15 years of him being here in the WWE, is that he loves to fight. Multi-time WWE champion, won his first WWE championship back at TLC 2009 against John Cena. Oh, what a drop kick to the side of the knee. See, that's the type of damage to the knee that can cause long-term damage, potentially breaking the knee. You can already see the blood vessels in the chest of Sheamus have popped open at the hands of Ludwig Kaiser. Literally, by the hands of Ludwig Kaiser. And Ludwig Kaiser is taking control of this one. And Sheamus is finding his way back in this with a kick to the chest of Kaiser. I mean, we already knew this match wasn't going to be pretty. And Sheamus's chest just proves that this is going to be a battle. This is going to be a fight. I mean, there's a reason that we say it's fight night when Sheamus comes out, because he loves to fight. He's done everything except become the Intercontinental Champion. When he tried to beat Gunther a few times, he tried, and all attempts have failed. And his most recent attempt to defeat Gunther back in the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament failed last month. He tried, and it just wasn't enough to defeat the Ring General Gunther. But that also comes with the assistance of Ludwig Kaiser, who that same knee that he's been working on since attacking Sheamus from behind during his entrance is the same knee that Kaiser went after when the ref was distracted during Sheamus's match with Gunther. But what did happen is that the ref heard the shot to the knee from Kaiser to Sheamus, which the ref was like, okay, I heard it. That's enough. I'm going to kick Kaiser out of here. And he did that. But even still, after Kaiser was gone from the equation, the damage was already done, allowing Gunther to pick up the victory. And ultimately, there's no shame in losing to Gunther, especially knowing what we know, that Gunther is the king of the ring, despite the controversy over Randy Orton's shoulders being down or not. Gunther is our 2024 King of the Ring. And these two are fighting back and forth. What a right from Kaiser that Sheamus just said, nah, not today, man. I'm just going to eat. I'm going to eat these hits. After 15 years at this pace, it's so crazy to see what Sheamus is able to go through. And now Sheamus sending Ludwig Kaiser back into the ring. Oh no, this is not going to be good for Ludwig Kaiser. 10 beats to the bottom, but instead countered by Kaiser, and a step up enziguri to Sheamus on the ring apron. Sheamus goes face first, actually shoulder first rather, off the ring post. And what in the world is Sheamus going to do to get back in this? Oh, Ludwig Kaiser rolls to the outside. Outside, picking up the pace. Oh, the bad knee of Sheamus right into the steps. Kaiser uses the steps again to his advantage. Can Sheamus find his way back in this? All right, we are back live on Monday Night Raw. What a bout between these two. It is truly fight night. It is Sheamus versus Ludwig Kaiser. And during commercial break, Ludwig Kaiser maintained his control over the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. Now going to show oh, come on. And was thinking 10 beats at the bottom, but Sheamus will not take that disrespect from Ludwig Kaiser. Oh, and great counter from Sheamus, sending Ludwig Kaiser neck first on that top rope. Boom, what a clothesline. Sheamus fighting his way back into this one. This is the exact momentum that Sheamus needed to get back in this. 15 years. It's just so crazy to think about. I know I talked about this earlier on. But 15 years, and Sheamus can still go at the highest caliber of any professional wrestler we've ever seen here in the WWE. Sheamus back in this match. Ludwig Kaiser turns around, gets caught with a double axe handle and a second one. Sheamus really giving his best shot despite the damage onto his knee. Raking the eyes of Sheamus. Now a kick to the back of the knee. And this is exactly how Ludwig Kaiser turns things right back around. Sheamus had a little bit of a rally there, but Sheamus counters. Tilt-a-whirl slam. Great counter from Sheamus, but you can see the damage has been done to his knee. Is Sheamus going to be able to capitalize? That's the big question. If you're the Celtic Warrior Sheamus, you need to get back up to your feet. You need to find a way to just get enough strength in your leg to get that bro kick. Picture perfect. Deep into the playbook. Oh my. Perhaps thinking a Celtic cross. And Ludwig Kaiser jumps up and over. Sheamus with a knee to the top turnbuckle. Kaiser gets out of harm's way. Oof. Oh, and Kaiser stomps on the back of the knee of Sheamus. And now going to pull the knee pad down, exposing the injured knee of the Celtic Warrior. Sheamus is writhing in pain. Sheamus may have a torn knee. Something may be torn, shattered, not sure what. But the ref saying he's going to stop this match. I don't remember the last time Sheamus was in a match that a referee was forced to stop it because of damage that's been done to him. And Sheamus pulling himself up back to his feet. Sheamus saying he can continue. Sheamus saying he can continue. Sheamus gonna fight till the very last beat of his heart, till his very last breath. Sheamus can't even stand it. He's saying, come on, fight me. Give me what you got. And a disrespectful slap from Kaiser and a second one. And these slaps from Kaiser, Sheamus starts to pull himself up. Sheamus blocks. Oh, maybe there is some fight left in Sheamus now with chops to the chest. These overhand chops to the chest of Ludwig Kaiser. Kaiser gets the boot up. And now Kaiser, disrespect. Oh, gets blocked by Sheamus. There is still fight left in the Celtic Warrior. There is so much heart. It's 15 years of being a professional wrestling veteran just in WWE alone. 20 plus year career in this sport for Sheamus. Kaiser has had one heck of a game plan. Sheamus with a knee. Sheamus connects right on the money with a knee to Ludwig Kaiser. The eyes out like a light. Like a light goes Ludwig Kaiser. Sheamus has the opportunity of a lifetime against Ludwig Kaiser. Will he be able to take advantage of it? Sheamus, this is the moment. This is exactly the opportunity Sheamus was looking for in this match as he measures up Ludwig Kaiser for the same move that has won a multiple world championships, but his knee gave out on the bro kick. Rolls up Sheamus, and only enough for a 2 count. Sheamus with an uppercut to Kaiser. Sends Kaiser over the top to the outside, but Kaiser holds on to the ring apron. He holds on to the ropes. And now Sheamus has Kaiser exactly where he wants him. You avoided it earlier, but here comes 10 beats to the bottom. A little bit more than 10. 13 beats to the bottom for Ludwig Kaiser. You thought you could doubt Sheamus because of how long he's been doing this, because his body might not be what it was 15 years ago. But we've seen Sheamus do great things. We've seen Sheamus come back. And now it is time for white noise off the middle turnbuckle, but Ludwig Kaiser breaks free. Oh, and an enziguri to the back of the knee. Oh, that's it. Kaiser holds both legs. And Kaiser picks up a victory over the Celtic Warrior. What a victory for Ludwig Kaiser. That's got to be the biggest win for Ludwig Kaiser here in the WWE. Sheamus is a former multi-time WWE and World Heavyweight Champion, former United States Champion, Tag Team Champion. Sheamus is a future Hall of Famer, without a doubt. And Ludwig Kaiser just got a huge victory over the Celtic Warrior. Ooh. The Judgment Day looking to show who runs the show. Damian Priest has a match with Dominic Mysterio's father, Rey Mysterio. And Finn Balor has a match coming up with this man, Dragon Lee, who has been so impressive since arriving on the scene. Dragon Lee is such an explosive high flyer. He is so talented. He has been making waves since becoming a part of the WWE over a year ago. And coming up next, it is Dragon Lee taking his shot at the Prince, Finn Balor. It's next on Monday Night Raw. All right, we are back live Monday Night Raw from Hershey, Pennsylvania. But coming up August 16th through the 18th in the Javits Center, New York City, you have a chance to meet the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, and WWE Hall of Famer, Hulkamania brother, Hulk Hogan, at the Fanatics Fest in New York City. FanaticsFest.com. Tickets are on sale now. But let's take a look as Ricochet getting taped up before his big match against Braun Breaker. And that's coming up later tonight. Ricochet and Braun Breaker. Ricochet looking to get revenge on Braun Breaker for the last couple weeks. But going back to the ring, Dragon Lee has a big match on Monday Night Raw on his hands as he takes on the Judgment Day's Finn Balor. Let's take a look at Dragon Lee. Now here comes his opponent. Welcome on in, Tight Spot. I just want to say thank you all for being here. Tight Spot and Cairo, thank you all for all the love and support. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Sorry, I don't talk when I do the actual matches because the matches I keep recorded in the can just in case I need an extra YouTube video if I can't record it for a couple days or whatever it may be. There are just some times where I miss. Thanks, Tight Spot. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And Finn Balor has got a good bit on his hands in the form of Dragon Lee. Finn Balor, the inaugural Universal Champion. And we heard Damian Priest in the back talking to the Judgment Day, hyping them up, saying, this is our night to take back what is ours and prove that we run this show. And that's exactly what Finn Balor needs to show and use Dragon Lee as an example. I feel bad for Dragon Lee almost. Dragon Lee's going to give Finn Balor one heck of a fight. But Finn Balor's looking to make an example of Dragon Lee. But Finn Balor is looking to make an example out of Dragon Lee, but that might be the problem. That might be what Finn Balor shouldn't do. As the bell rings, this match is underway. Dragon Lee is nobody to take lightly. And if Finn Balor is just looking to make an excuse out of Dragon Lee in this one-on-one matchup between these two, it might be a tough thing for Finn Balor because Dragon Lee might catch Finn Balor by surprise. But so far early on, Finn Balor has the control work on the arm of Dragon Lee. And there seems to be some, little bits of problems in the Judgment Day since Rhea Ripley got injured and had to relinquish her World Heavyweight Championship. But it seems that the Judgment Day is trying to find their way back together, and this is the perfect night to do it. With Finn Balor having his match right now with Dragon Lee, he has a chance to build some much-needed momentum for the Judgment Day to keep everybody on track. Finn Balor getting involved in Dominic's, issue with Liv Morgan that we saw in the opening segment of Monday Night Raw. And Finn Balor, getting involved. He's like, no, this isn't what Dom wants. You need to stay away from him. As Liv Morgan was playing mind games with Dominic Mysterio. But that's what the Judgment Day is all about. Maybe they're not all falling apart as much as we think. There is still life to the Judgment Day. Finn Balor had Dominic's back. If they weren't boys, if they weren't brothers, if this wasn't a big, strong bond that the Judgment Day has, I guarantee Finn Balor wouldn't have come out to assist Dominic Mysterio in this problem. There are no perfect relationships. It doesn't matter. There are no perfect relationships. Everything is a work in progress. That's exactly what the Judgment Day is. They may not be as strong as they once were, but they're most certainly building back to it. There's always going to be faults that, make you question, but that's where strength grows even more, is in those faults, as Dragon Lee dives and takes out Finn Balor with a suicide dive. Can Finn Balor find his way back in this one? All right, we are back live on Monday Night Raw. It is singles action. It is the Judgment Days. The Prince, Finn Balor, and Dragon Lee. And Balor in control right now, driving Dragon Lee back in the mat. Before commercial break, we saw a suicide dive that took out Finn Balor on the outside. And during commercial break, Finn Balor able to take control. And that's exactly what Finn Balor needed. It is time for the Judgment Day to thrive once again, to be stronger than ever. But Dragon Lee is putting up one heck of a fight for Finn Balor. And now Dragon Lee sidesteps and using the ropes for leverage on this German suplex. And this is the momentum that Dragon Lee needs as he looks to turn things around. Has Balor up in the corner. Sweeps the legs. Boom, what a boot right on the money of Balor. But here comes JD McDonough on the ring apron. And that could be the big game changer. Is JD McDonough. Balor with the rope, Balor with the rope. That could do it. No. And Dragon Lee able to kick at it too. Oh, Balor went thinking a clothesline. Dragon Lee looking to counter. Sit out, power bomb. This could do it for the win. And Balor gets the shoulder up at 2. Let's take a look at this. That turnaround off that clothesline. Great counter. Sit out, power bomb. Had the arms hooked with the feet over the arms. Sit out, power bomb. Picture perfect from Dragon Lee. But it was only enough for a 2 count. And now Dragon Lee has Balor up on his shoulders, looking to take Balor out. We're going to put Finn Balor away. And a senton. Now McDonough in the ring, distracting. Oh, Carlito. Oh, come on. And again, Carlito getting involved for the Judgment Day. This wasn't fair from the get-go, but you can see the Judgment Day is stronger than ever. And now potentially with the addition of Carlito. But Dragon Lee still trying to fight off Finn Balor despite Carlito's interference. And now looking to fly Dragon Lee. Instead takes Carlito out on the outside. That's the revenge. Dragon Lee could have won this thing right here. Oh, what a super kick. It's become a 3-on-1. Or a 1-on-3 if you think about it. Shotgun drop kick by Balor. Now he has Dragon Lee in the drop zone. Dragon Lee was at a disadvantage. And now Balor with a coup de grace. Hooks the leg. This one's going to do it. And 3. Judgment Day reigns supreme and scores a victory. This is a much needed victory, as stated by Damian Priest, saying that you had to get this. We need to show who's on top of the Judgment Day, and they are just one step closer. But oh, my business is picking up because the monster of all monsters and Rey Mysterio are here. The monster of all monsters, Braun Strowman and Rey Mysterio, have just arrived. And Braun Strowman just taking out Balor and Carlito with a double shoulder tag. Now big boot for JD McDonough. You don't want to mess with Braun Strowman. They chose to continue to mess around with Braun Strowman. And Braun Strowman won't give up. You know, we saw him confront Damian Priest for the world and say he wants to be world champion. At least that's what he was signaling. And now they're going to jump over the barricade. That is the Judgment Day. Gonna retreat. You don't blame him. Braun Strowman is a monster. An enraged monster, that is. And the Judgment Day still yet to solve their Braun Strowman problem. And I don't know how you solve that one. Look at the size of this monster. He's not a man. I'd say look at the size of this man. No, he is a monster. You don't solve that problem. There is Sami Zayn, the Intercontinental Champion. And we will hear from Sami Zayn next on Monday Night Raw. We are back live on Monday Night Raw. Individual tickets are available now for Friday Night SmackDown on Fox in the OVO Hydro. And then Clash the Castle next Saturday. We are already ready again for premium live events. Friday, June 14th at 11 a.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. BST, and 8 a.m. Pacific. You won't want to miss it. The Clash at the Castle kickoff next Friday. Streaming on Peacock and all over social media. Yeah. I guess this is a big opportunity, a monstrous opportunity, if you will. Meanwhile, the Judgment Day's prospect Carlito has to make a match with, go up to Adam Pearce and make a match with him and Braun Strowman. Good luck to Carlito for that. But things are picking up because the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion Sami Zayn is here on Monday Night Raw. What is next? Who is next? More importantly, it's not about what is next for the Intercontinental Champion. It's more importantly, who is next for Sami Zayn. 58 days. Let's take a look back at last Monday as Chad Gable was about to punish. And then Sami Zayn would come out to get involved. Sami Zayn couldn't watch this. Sami Zayn knows there's some heart. I'm not far enough along in my training to be the next challenger for the Intercontinental Championship. I'm just training to be a manager. I'm just training in the ring to be a manager. Okay? And that'll be cool though. I'd take bumps for Sami Zayn. Maybe it'll happen someday. And Gable again continuing to have his eyes set on the Intercontinental Championship. I don't think this will end. What are we going to do that at TwitchCon? One-on-one at... I'm not even in ring shape. I have pretty good cardio. My cardio isn't great. But it's getting there. I'm getting close to ring shape. Shit. Guess we're going to have to set up a ring at TwitchCon. In the foam pit. No, I don't trust that foam pit after that porn star broke her back landing on the floor because there wasn't enough foam. In a swimming pool. Filled with jello. Jeez. Effie is guest ref. Oh, boy. We could make this happen at TwitchCon. If only we could get Effie there. Sami Zayn making it very clear. What match? Chad Gable being called out by Sami Zayn saying, leave the Alpha Academy behind, come alone. And said he just sent the Alpha Academy out. Oh, I did. Oh, that's right. That was for the GCW title. Maxine doesn't seem so pleased. That wasn't for the GCW title? I don't. Oh, he won the title via gauntlet. Oh, I didn't. I'm going to be honest. I don't really. I mean, all I know, I just look at social media. I don't really watch a lot of the indies other than MCW and a couple others. I'm just starting to, ease my way into the indie scene. If you can find me if you can send me the full match, I will watch it. I will watch it, and maybe I'll post it for one of my Thursday indie showcase matches. If you can find me the full match on YouTube. It's on Triller. I don't feel like I gotta pay for Triller. Maybe I should just pay for Triller. I don't know, man. I'll see. I don't know if I want to pay for another thing. My family's going through a tough financial. We're going through a tough financial situation. I get MCW. I know MCW's on trial. I get MCW for free though because I'm a part of their shit. I'm a part of their I have access to the matches before they get posted. Sami Zayn saying he's going to defend the title against Chad Gable at Clash of the Castle. That's right. You decide what you're worth. Nobody can tell you what you're worth. And you're in the wrong spot if somebody tells you you aren't worth anything. Talk the truth, Sammy. Oh, come on. This was all a ruse. This was all part of Chad Gable's plan to get, because he knew Sami Zayn would try to convince the Alpha Academy to get away from Chad Gable. And once he got close to perhaps getting in the head of the Alpha Academy, Chad Gable came from behind with an attack on Sami Zayn. Now that Chad Gable has what he wants, he has himself an Intercontinental Championship match that just needs to be made official, and a German suplex. Chad Gable telling Otis to come here. What is it going to take for Otis to just get away from this mess? This is ridiculous. Otis deserves better. Chad Gable asking Otis, not asking, he is telling Otis, hit Sami Zayn. And he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. These two have been together for nearly 4 years as a team. They won the tag team titles together. Oh. And Akira Tozawa trying to step Chad Gable away from Otis. And now Chad Gable pushing Akira Tozawa around. And now here comes Maxine saying, hey, you need to stop this. Oh, come on. This is disgusting. Making Maxine get on her knees to beg? You're better than this. Telling Akira Tozawa and Maxine to get out of his ring. This is disgusting. And Otis gets in the face of Chad Gable. And here comes Sami Zayn from behind. Otis finally snapped, but instead, Chad Gable sent Sami Zayn into Otis, who got sent. Otis doesn't even know what to do anymore. He's conflicted. Otis picks up Sami Zayn, slams him. It was a misunderstanding, Otis. Sami Zayn has been trying to get you in the right mindset to get you away from this jerk. Why, Otis? And this is what you do? And once again, Chad Gable holds up the gold that isn't his. At least it's not his yet. This could be the scene of Clash of the Castle once the match is made official. And Otis going to carry Akira Tozawa and Maxine to the back. As Chad Gable holds that Intercontinental Championship up like he's already won it. Like he's already the champion, then just tosses it onto Sami Zayn. This narcissism, it makes me sick. This master manipulator. You know, it sucks dealing with narcissists, and I know one when I see one, and that's exactly what Chad Gable is, and it makes me sick to my stomach. And you can see Adam Pearce watching from the back. It's making him sick too. He just won't leave it alone. But it's time for action. It's finally time for this thing to happen as Ricochet, the highlight of the night, and it's time. Ricochet is here. Even in his entrance, it's hard for Ricochet to do his entrance. Ricochet is obviously not 100% entering this match. He grabbed his ribs the moment he was done doing his entrance pose. He continues to hold on to his midsection. This is going to suck. Ricochet asked for this match, and we wish you the best of luck against this unhinged Mad Dog and Braun Breaker. And it's coming up next. All right, we are back. Monday Night Raw. There's the Alpha Academy. He's psychotic. This man's psychotic. He's only happy with them when he gets what he wants out of them. What a prick. Just straight up, what a prick. But back in the ring, Ricochet holding onto his midsection. You can see taped up on both sides, his ribs. 2 weeks ago, let's take a look. talking to Ilya Dragunov, and then a spear into that case, that traveling case. And pushing Dragunov out the way and took the bullet for Dragunov. And then last Monday, Shooting Star Press was going to finish things off. And then Braun Breaker with a spear that turned Ricochet inside out. And then a second spear, this one for Ilya Dragunov. And the message was sent by the Mad Dog, the big dog, this man right here. General Manager Adam Pearce saying to Braun Breaker, I didn't make this match for you. You don't deserve a match for the way you've been acting the last few weeks. And it's all about the King of the Ring. And it's more so for Ricochet because Ricochet knows respect. He earned this opportunity. He earned the right to, to go up to Adam Pearce and get a match approved. And good on him. The dogs are barking. And Ricochet is already in pain. Here we go. The bell is rung. This match is underway. Ricochet is already in pain. He is taped up on both sides of his rib cage. And now a disrespectful slap to Braun Breaker. I don't know if that was the wisest decision. But maybe the anger is going to fluster the mind of Braun Breaker and allowing Ricochet to use his quickness. This might be just a brilliant strategy for Ricochet to play mind games, to make Breaker so angry, so frustrated that he can't focus and can't have clear intent of action. Just focusing on breaking Ricochet in half without a proper game plan. And now counters and sends Breaker into the corner, but still holding on the midsection, and a beautiful drop kick right on the jaw, but again going after the mid, holding on to that midsection. And now Ricochet's launched to the outside onto the ring apron and Zagiri, but still those injured ribs, ducks under. Breaker. Oh, there's that quickness of Braun Breaker. He's clocked in at nearly 30 miles per hour running the ropes. It is inhuman. It's not real. Let's take a look at that explosion one more time. The explosion is incredible of Braun Breaker. There's just nothing like it. The power of Braun Breaker is just absolutely incredible. And Braun Breaker just launching Ricochet midsection first onto the barricade. And Braun Breaker is in control. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. And since before we're going to commercial break, Braun Breaker has been working on Ricochet. And look at that. The way the spine connected and he bounced off the ring apron. You can look. Samantha Irvin is not too pleased by this. She's the fiance of Ricochet. She may be our WWE ring announcer, but she's a human too. She has emotions. That's her fiance that is getting absolutely beat up by Braun Breaker. But right now, Ricochet is showing that he still has life left, that there is still fight left in him. He says he is built different. That's why he's where he's at. And a clothesline. A flying clothesline, but every time he does a big move, he just gets injured. Oh, that springboard moonsault. Despite the pain, hooks the leg. This could do it. And enough for a 2 count. It is so crazy that despite the odds, despite the pain, despite the attacks the last couple weeks from Braun Breaker to Ricochet heading into this match tonight, Ricochet is still giving up, still putting up one heck of a fight. But, you know, do we really expect anything less from Ricochet? He's always put on a show. Oh no, went for a spear, but at full speed ahead. Oh my, stunned by that super kick. That's what happens. The speed used against Braun Breaker when he ran full speed ahead, got caught with a super kick, and the knee. The recoil, this could do it. What a win this would be for Ricochet. Oh, but Braun Breaker gets the shoulder up at 2.5. Let's take a look at that 450. Braun Breaker got out of harm's way. At full speed ahead, Braun Breaker ran at Ricochet, ran into a super kick, and now we're here. This is where we're at. We're at a point where Ricochet is up at the top, and now Braun Breaker gets back up to his feet. This is exactly what Braun Breaker needs. He needs to stop this momentum of Ricochet if he's gonna, you know... Oh, look at that! Braun Breaker with a Frankensteiner! And the dogs are out tonight with a wicked spear! Thank you for coming, Ricochet. Oh my. Oh. I felt that spear in my soul. Braun Breaker with a wicked spear. Let's take a look at this incredible Frankensteiner. It's just next level. And then this spear nearly breaking Ricochet in half. Turning him inside out. Braun Breaker 1, 2, and 3. This is Braun Breaker's first big victory since being drafted to Monday Night Raw. What a win for the Intense, the Mad Dog, the Badass. And now just dumps Ricochet to the outside. Wait, is he? No, come on, it's over, you won. Leave him alone. And now, you saw what he did to Mr. Dixon a few weeks ago. Now he's doing it to Ricochet, setting Ricochet midsection first into those steel steps. And now we have WWE officials. And now Breaker with the steps. And there's Ilya Dragunov to fight back into the WWE Universe here in Hershey. Thank goodness for Ilya Dragunov saving the day for Ricochet. And now Ilya Dragunov checking on Ricochet. All right, that match is recorded. If you guys saw me smiling, it's because those security guards were Spencer Slade, Miles Hawkins from MCW, Joe Keys from MCW. Who else did I see? I think that was just those three. But yeah, those three I saw. That made me very happy to see them doing some work. I hope they get to where they want to be. That was pretty cool to see them. I know they're in Hershey, so it's not a far drive for them. All right, coming up, Rey Mysterio and Damian Priest. All right, we are back live on Monday Night Raw. The Stars were out this past Thursday in California. Liv Morgan, they're saying she's the bad girl at the premiere of at the Bad Boys movie premiere. Liv Morgan making her appearance there with the women's world title. Let's take a look at what happened earlier tonight when she opened up the show and then Dominic Mysterio nearly seducing Mysterio, everything but looking into her eyes. He's trying to fight whatever is happening with that. Trying to fight being distracted. Liv has quite the intentions. She's trying to destroy Dominic Mysterio and take Mysterio away from Rhea Ripley. And then Finn Balor being a homie and saying, back up. Saying, back off, my boy. That's exactly what you do for your boys. You know what they say, bros before hoes. And Dominic Mysterio feeling very uncomfortable about Liv Morgan touching his hair. But Liv Morgan with a smile. But caught red-handed with a smile on his face. Caught red-handed with that smile on his face. Mommy is not going to be happy. But here we go. We have more singles action. Some women's singles action. Natalya. And here comes the boat, the Queen of Hearts. Of the Hearts, that is. Natalya making her appearances on NXT, being busy over there. But tonight, she is here on Monday Night Raw. And she is taking on a newcomer who's coming up from NXT. Kiana James. Let's take you back to Jackie Redmond. And there you heard it from Kiana James. Kiana James, with a degree in business, wanted to pursue business before becoming a WWE superstar, but here she is now making her debut on Monday Night Raw. And what a match she has against the Boat, a former multi-time women's champion. This is the dream. And within the sport, this is the dream to be. This is the place to be if you want to be a professional wrestler. And here we go. The bell has rung. This match is underway. They're going to lock up, collar elbow, headlock takeover, break free. We're back up to square one. Going to have a fast-paced early on. Natalya now experiencing Kiana James for the first time one-on-one. Natalya, all these years she's been doing this, able to keep up. Showing Kiana James a few things here. That's exactly what this is going to be about. The veteran, Natalya. The young up-and-comer, Kiana James. This is a big opportunity for James. Let's find out what she's made of. There's no shame in coming up short to somebody like Natalya. But if you're Kiana James, you definitely need to make your name for yourself. And the way to do that is by picking up a big victory over Natalya. But not just that, showing that you can hang with Natalya. Natalia is one of the top technical wrestlers, male or female, in this sport. She is so talented. Sidestepped Kiana James. Sidesteps. And now working on the midsection of Natalia after Natalia went face first in that middle turnbuckle, driving her shoulder. That is Kiana James driving her shoulder in the midsection. And a spear into the corner. Going to do some damage to the midsection, knocking the wind out of Natalia. Discus clothesline turns James inside out. Is exactly what Natalia needs. And another right hand. And a third one. Ducks under. Oh, face first goes Kiana James. Right in the mat. And again, classic Natalia, that sliding drop kick. Gonna hook the leg over the cover. This could do it for the win. And Kiana James kicking at it too. That wasn't enough to put Kiana James away. So now Natalia's starting to realize, okay, she's tougher than I think. Starting to feel things out. This is the first time matchup between these two. What a German suplex for Kiana James. And Natalia is absolutely taking control, absolutely dominating right now. Looking to put the sharpshooter on Kiana James to pick up the victory. Pulls into the center of the ring. And now kicks back at Natalia to break free. And off the ropes. Kiana James planting Natalia face first in the mat. And puts Natalia away. That one's going to do it. What a victory. What a victory. And her debut defeating the veteran Natalia. Absolutely incredible debut for the young up-and-coming Kiana James. Thank you, Lucky, for the lurk. Sorry I didn't respond to you. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I always appreciate you, lurk, coming in and lurking. Seems Karrion Kross is trying to break Xavier Woods away from Kofi Kingston. I don't know what exactly this vision is that Karrion Kross has for Xavier Woods, but there's something going on in that demonic mind. And speaking of demonic and monsters, here comes the monster of all monsters, Braun Strowman. It seems the match has been made official. You can see his shirt says it, one big S-O-B. It is Braun Strowman and Carlito one-on-one. This is a big opportunity for the prospect. Carlito. Ironic, Carlito calling Carlito a prospect. But we'll be back after commercial break. All right, we are back. Monday Night Raw. And back in the ring, Braun Strowman awaits his opponent, Carlito. We wish you the best of luck. He wants to prove that he belongs in the Judgment Day. Well, this is his big opportunity. Damian Priest said, Carlito, you want to prove yourself? You want to prove that you're more than just a prospect? Well, here you go. Go make this match with General Manager Adam Pearce. Well, and that's exactly what he got. And not wasting any time. Now going after Braun Strowman, Carlito. The bell's rung. Doing this for 25 years. But now has to face Braun Strowman one-on-one. Carlito's dealt with some of the toughest of the tough before. And now this is no different in the form of Braun Strowman. A drop kick, but here comes Strowman. Full speed ahead, shoulder tackle. I mean, here we, oh boy. Oh, what a shot to the chest. Talk about a heart stopper. A heartbreaker. And it's time to get these hands for Carlito. He's getting the hands of the monster of all monsters, Braun Strowman, who's in control. And now flown across the ring. How was your flight? First class for you. And now here comes the Judgment Day to interfere. This worked earlier on tonight. Went for a backstabber, but Braun Strowman is just too powerful, much too powerful, too big. And just an inverted choke slam. Carlito face first in the mat. 1, 2, and 3. And another one bites the dust. And here comes the Judgment Day on the attack of Braun Strowman. Carlito had I mean, there's really no plan you can have going into that match, but Braun Strowman, oh my. Balor and JD McDonough just get ran over and hit a brick wall in the form of the monster of all monsters, Braun Strowman. But from behind, Dominic Mysterio with a chop block to the back of the knee. Dirty Dom now sent out of the ring, but the damage has been done to the knee of Braun Strowman. Mysterio and just swatted the chair. Oh my, yeah. Dominic Mysterio said, "No, I'm running. I'm out." Boy, Braun Strowman isn't just gonna let Dominic Mysterio retreat. No, no, no. You don't just get to retreat. What in the world is this? Is that Liv Morgan is now getting in the way? Oh, come on. Enough with these mind games. And now JD McDonough and Finn Balor get their hands, and now Carlito, it's a 3-on-1 on Braun Strowman. The story here is Liv Morgan just protected Dominic Mysterio. She just shielded Dominic Mysterio. Steel chair to the spine of Strowman. And a steel chair to the chest. And now just beating the heck out of Strowman. And Judgment Day now has Strowman. Now they're finally able to take care of this Braun Strowman problem. And Liv Morgan is just watching on. And Dom watching from the outside. Carlito. And Dom is not in a good position right now with Liv Morgan back him into the ring apron, trying to seduce him. When Balor says, no, come on, man. Come on. The look in her eyes that she's giving Dominic Mysterio, that's the mind games. That's a manipulator. The women's tag team champions are here next on Monday Night Raw. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. All right, we'll be back after this commercial break. We are back in the NXT Battleground Las Vegas for the UFC Apex, taking place this Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. You won't want to miss it as you take a look through the UFC Apex. We're about to get caught. Monday Night Raw has got caught in the eye of the storm. Because the women's tag team champions are here. There comes Jade Cargill's tag team partner, Bianca Belair. These two have been on a roll. These two, probably the toughest, the best women's tag team champions, the strongest women's tag team champions that we've ever seen. You know what? The most dominant women's tag team champions. Little flustered, couldn't figure out the word, but there it is. The most dominant women they are the most dominant women's tag team champions. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill winning the titles back in Lyon, France, defeating the Kabuki Warriors. And then retaining them in Jeddah. The superhero-like duo, unbeatable. I don't know if there's a tag team that is capable of even just taking on Jade Cargill, let alone former multi-time women's champion Bianca Belair. Let's hear what they have to say.
Man, it's been a minute since the EST has been back on the Raw brand, but now that I'm representing one half of the women's tag team championships, we're going to show up and we're going to show out and we're going to defend these titles no matter what brand, whether it's SmackDown or right here on Raw.
In which we got a special invitation to Raw tonight. And we've come to collect. So Shayna, Zoe, since you want to be so loud and run your mouth, why don't you come out here and say it to our face?
Bring them out, bring them out.
And here they come.
It's hard to yell.
Ask and you shall receive. Here come Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark.
Shayna, look who it finally is. It's Bianca and Jade. I'm actually shocked that they came. You know, I don't even remember the last time that those titles were on Raw. Do you? No, not at all. In fact, the two of us thought that you two were trying to, duck and dodge. Duck and dodge? What? Girl, ain't nobody scared of y'all because y'all can't whoop us. But maybe if you had the titles, they could be right here on Raw.
Maybe if you had the titles. Listen, you should be scared of us. Because as soon as we finally get our title match, we're going to take those championships, send you packing back to SmackDown, where you can continue to dodge us, the top team in WWE.
They are the number one contenders.
So why wait?
Got it.
I mean, B, since they're so confident, why won't we give these people what they want? Right here, right now.
Oh, you got it. You're on.
Well, hold on, ladies. Hold on a second.
Doing great.
This match almost happened right now.
We're all on the same page because I normally wouldn't just put the titles on the line on the fly, but it sounds like you four want this match. Hershey, do you want this match? Well, hell, who am I to stand in the way? Give me a referee out here.
We have an impromptu women's tag team title match.
We're going to have this match. We're going to have this match right now, and the women's tag team titles are on the line. And that is...
The referee, Eddie Arango, headed to the ring.
Thank goodness, official Eddie Arango is nearby. He comes out
Eddie
to
Arango
officiate
nearby.
This tag team championship match. Impromptu.
This impromptu women's tag team title match.
Tag champs, Belair,
Shayna Baszler and Bianca Belair are going to start this one off. The official, Eddie Arango, was on standby for this. Always on standby. That's what you got to do. Always be ready. And Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair were more than ready to defend their women's tag team titles here tonight at the Giant Center in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Shoulder tackle takes down Baszler.
Baszler could head into Battleground Sunday as one half of the tag team.
Now stomping away on the midsection of Belair. Shayna Baszler going to work. They are the number one contenders, and I don't know if they were expecting to get their title match tonight. I don't know if they were expecting to wait for Clash at the Castle, but you know, we may never know. But what we do know for sure and for certain is that this match right now is happening, and it is for the women's tag team titles. And now being driven in the corner with a shoulder connected with the midsection, Bianca Belair showing her brute strength and brute force. Now Jade Cargill, the legal woman in this match. And a splash to Baszler.
Instantly on the marquee, just like Jade Cargill has been.
And now attack's been made. This is why they've been so great, so dominant, is because now they're keeping the fresh woman in. Constant tags is extremely important to keep the fresh woman in, and a tag, the cut, and a great teamwork cover, and only enough for a 2 count on Shayna Baszler.
Walked out here so confidently. I have no idea how. Whenever you look at Bianca and Jade,
And Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark had a lot of confidence coming out here. And oh, what a missile drop kick from Zoe Stark. I mean, the confidence you must have must be unbreakable and really strong if you're coming out this confident with your opponents being the women's tag team champions, Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. It's not even just the fact that they're the women's tag team champions. It's the fact that it's Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. These are literal real life superheroes. And Hershey loves it. Went for another splash in the corner. Stark out of harm's way. And now sent out to the ring apron. And an enziguri to Jade Cargill. Going to head up to the top. Jade Cargill going to meet her there. Jade Cargill picks up Zoe Stark. And now standing vertical suplex. Look at the power of Jade Cargill. And now Shayna Baszler just takes down all 4 and 1 in the ring. Back elbow boot to the midsection. And now they're both going to do it together. That is Jade and Bianca now going to do the standing vertical suplex as all the blood rushes to the head of Stark and Shayna Baszler. And they crash and burn. And the tag team champions are on fire as Monday Night Raw continues.
T-Mobile savings, take 1. Guys, focus. Here's the line. At T-Mobile, you get tons of benefits, and you can still save versus the other guys. Focus.
Hello, T-Mobile.
Oh, that you might okay, stop. Just say it like this. At T-Mobile, you can save on every plan, and you get great benefits with Magenta Status.
Magenta status. Yeah!
I'll show you my Magenta status.
Okay, I'll just do it. Check out the T-Mobile Savings Calculator to see how much you can save. And right now, we'll even pay off your phone when you switch.
Get 2 or more favorites
And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, the women's tag team champions, defending against the #1 contenders, Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler. And now in this impromptu women's tag team title match, can Jade Cargill make the tag? And she does. Bianca Belair is in. Zoe Stark is in. The two fresh women in this match are in the ring. Shayna Baszler comes back, goes after Bianca Belair, gets caught with a backdrop suplex. And this is the momentum needed for the women's tag team champions if they want to retain their titles in this match. You know, that's what it means to be a champion. Fight anytime, any place. And they were ready. They showed up when they came out to the ring. They were already geared up and ready to go. They knew that something like this might happen. You always have to be ready if you're the champions. And that's just how classy Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair are. And just a slam to Zoe Stark, center of the ring. And a handspring moonsault finds its money on the mark. But here comes Shayna Baszler to break the cover up before the 3. Bianca Belair is so skilled. Oh, kick. Oh, right on the money of Belair. The distraction from Shayna Baszler, allowing that to happen. And now the tag's been made to Shayna Baszler. Oh, what a knee. That could do it. Out over the tag titles. And just barely kicking out before the 3. Bianca Belair still in this. Gonna fight with all of her heart. Now a double team move coming from Baszler and Stark. Zoe gets countered. And now Jade Cargill pulls Shayna Baszler outside the ring. Baszler gets sent into the steel steps. Oh, but Baszler sidesteps and sends Cargill into the steps. Sassy, if you're okay. Oh, roll up. 1, 2 for the women's tag titles. Oh, and a kick out. And now a combo from Zoe Stark, but blocked. Oh, not where you want to be if you're Zoe Stark, because of KOD. Wait a minute. That's Alba Fire and Isla Dawn going after Bianca Belair, ruining this match. We saw them in the background earlier tonight. Well, this matchup doesn't have a conclusion. And now Baszler gets involved. Now Bianca Belair trying to fight back despite the numbers game. Trying to fight back. That's just what it means to be a champion. You have to fight with honor. But it's a 4-on-2. This 4-on-2 is absolutely disgusting. Taking advantage of the women's tag team champions. And these two teams, Isla Dawn, Alba Fire, and Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler, they want to be the women's tag team champions. And if you're if you're Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler, you have to be livid that your opportunity was just ripped from you. And despite that, they still work together to take on Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. Thanks, Kyra. I appreciate you for hanging out with me as long as you did. I appreciate it. Gotta run. Have an awesome stream. I thank you so much. I appreciate all the love and support. I appreciate you sticking with me in this journey. I appreciate it, Cairo. I really do. I mean, it does mean the world. It's good to know I've got people in my corner that are there for me. Oh man, it's been a pretty solid show tonight. I was hyping up the show before the show even started and honestly, we've had a really great show tonight. All the matches have been solid so far. It's been a solid show. I'm very impressed with this episode of Monday Night Raw. I still have it. Well, I'm going to tell you something, baby. Tell you about Hype the Commentator. The American Hype Man, baby. It's going to show you the best commentary. I give you everything I've got. Let me tell you something about a dream. You got to get a dream, hold on to it, and shoot for the stars, baby. I give you everything I got. Because that's what it's all about. It means to have a dream. Not just be an American dream. It means to have hype, baby. I totally forgot I still had that. I totally forgot I had that. That's hilarious. Nobody's ever used that. Thank you for using that, Cairo. I needed that. I totally forgot it. That reminded me I still have some of these, baby. Let me tell you something about hard times. Hard times when you're in the heat of a match and it goes and you're doing the best commentary and all of a sudden it heads to commercial break, baby. Oh, fuck. I needed that. I totally forgot I had that. Thank you, Kyra. I appreciate it. I try. I appreciate it. I appreciate you using that. I didn't even know I still had that. That reminded me that I have shit that's interactive. I need to add more stuff. I can only do so few impressions or stuff like that. I should add a thing where I dance to the Oklahoma Sooner song that JR uses as his theme. I should dance to JR's theme as like a thing for that. I'll do it. I'll do it too. And MCW is gonna see that shit and they're gonna be like, what the fuck? All right, we are back live here in the city of Hershey, Pennsylvania. But SummerSlam Cleveland, Saturday, August 3rd. Get your priority pass now. On location, packages are on sale now. On location, exp.com/WWE for more information. And things are picking up. Yeet. Oh, jeez, I have to... Yeet. 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 Having fun here on Monday Night Raw, brother. It's all about having fun here on Monday Night Raw. Because it is time for main event Jey Uso. The Yeet Master is here. I look ridiculous doing it too. I'm like so focused on not hitting my microphone. It's hilarious. I'm so focused on not hitting my mic, and my face looks so serious while I'm doing it. Jey Uso for the kids, brother. Hershey Yeet. Hershey Yeet. Hershey Park.
That I'm serious though, I'm serious. I wasn't just a right-hand man to anybody. That one day, Uso, I could finally be main event Jey Uso now. So with that being said though, I want to take this time to thank every single one of y'all for yeeting with me on my own journey. That's what I'm saying, Uso. Little Uso right here. Hey, but man, y'all been rocking with me, yeeting with me. It's time for me to deliver for y'all one time. I got one more plan this summer. Y'all want to hear it? I say y'all want to hear it. I'm going to climb to the ladder. Climb to the top of the ladder. Snatch that briefcase. And become Mr. Money in the Bank.
Jey Uso. And he has his eyes set on becoming Mr. Money in the Bank. That would be absolutely huge for main event Jey Uso. Could he do it? Could Jey Uso become the 2024 Mr. Money in the Bank? We know that the success rate is very high, with an 80% success rate, with Damian Priest becoming successful just back at WrestleMania. Oh my! Oh my, that's Io Sky. Taking it. Oh. Io Sky is unhinged. Again this week, flipping out, assaulting Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria defeated her in the semifinals. There seems to be a lot of vengeance in the backstage. They should have really put more security back there. 4 weeks from Saturday, an opportunity to climb the ladder and become the Mr. and Mrs. Money in the Bank. But coming up now, we have tag team action. Karrion Kross and the Final Testament have had some issues with the New Day. And Karrion Kross, for whatever reason, has some obsession with Xavier Woods. He seems to want to separate Xavier Woods from Kofi Kingston. I don't know what he sees in Xavier Woods, what exactly he has in mind for him. Xavier Woods is great. He's an incredible talent, but what is going on in the mind that Karrion Kross? We'll find out when we come back on Monday Night Raw. Ring and a Clash at the Castle, sponsored by Gin and Juice, by Dr. Dre, by Dre and Snoop Dogg, baby. New Day in the ring, action on their hands in the form of the Authors of Pain of the Final Testament. Karrion Kross, for whatever reason, has been trying to drive Xavier Woods away. I mentioned it before commercial break that for whatever reason, there's some obsession that Karrion Kross has with Xavier Woods. Not sure what it is, but there's just something going in the mind of Karrion Kross that he's like, I need Xavier Woods. I don't know for what, but there is some plan that Karrion Kross has for Woods. Is there like this potential that he sees? I mean, Xavier Woods has been with the WWE for quite some time. Kofi, former WWE champion. Xavier Woods never held a singles title. Maybe there is something that Kross sees. And here we go. The bell is rung. Shotgun drop kick. You know, the New Day have been together for a decade now. The New Day, multiple tag team titles. And now side headlock on Rezar. And ducking under. Big boot from Rezar. Takes out Woods. Woods trying to fight back, trying to use his feet to protect himself. Nevertheless, the size of Rezar is just too much. The authors of pain are just too big and too powerful. I mean, the New Day is going to have to use some sort of quickness. And now the tag being made to Akam. Akam, the Punjabi powerhouse. Now working on Woods, and Woods kicks out of two. And now these elbow strikes, these clubbing strikes from Akam, gonna drag back into the corner and tagging Rezar, keeping the fresh man in. That's something you learn when you're under the leadership of a veteran like Paul Ellering, who has been taking care of them and managing them for quite some time prior to their departure from the WWE. Paul Ellering had Akam and Rezar under his learning tree, representing them. Authors of Pain, former Raw Tag Team Champions, former NXT Tag Team Champions, and would love nothing more than to climb the ladder one more time. Climb up to the top of the mountain. Super kick connects with Akam. Scarlett distracting the ref. And now Karrion Kross was perhaps looking to go after Kingston. Woods needed to make the tag, but Kofi was distracted by Karrion Kross, and it's all a part of the Final Testament's plan. And now suplex lifted into a power bomb neck breaker. That one's going to do it. 1, 2, and 3. AOP with a very convincing victory. Authors of Pain picking up a victory. Another victory tonight. We don't know what's going on with Kross and the New Day. I don't know what is going on, what Kross has in mind. It's tough to figure out. It's really tough to read a guy like Kross. He's always got some crazy things going on. But AOP picks up a huge win over the New Day. And they're flying up the ranks of the tag team division on Monday Night Raw. Woods being told by Kross to stop listening to Kofi. Alba and Isla taking matters into their own hands, looking to become the women's tag team champions. Next Monday, we have singles action between Lyra Valkyria and Io Sky. Lyra Valkyria finally has an opportunity to get her revenge on Io Sky. Io Sky, same thing, vice versa. And next week, Sami Zayn goes one-on-one with the Alpha Academy's Otis. Otis has been just making some interesting decisions, continuing to side. Oh, what a match! Ilya Dragunov and Braun Breaker. What a big match for next Monday on Raw. But it appears to be time. 619. Here comes Rey Mysterio. It is time for the main event. Ever since the LWO came over to Monday Night Raw, it seems that getting caught right back in the issues with the Judgment Day. It just never ends between the LWO and the Judgment Day, especially with Carlito. Damian Priest, the World Heavyweight Champion, and Rey Mysterio, and it's up next on Monday Night Raw. All right, we are back live on Monday Night Raw. Rey Mysterio is in the ring. Next Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central on the USA Network. Monday Night Raw will be live from the Huntington Center in Toledo, Ohio. You won't want to miss it. Already have huge matches, including Braun Breaker and the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov. But it's a main event time. Rey Mysterio awaits this man, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. The leader of the Judgment Day. All rise for your heavyweight champion. Damian Priest, the World Heavyweight Champion, has his hands full 1 week from Saturday when he takes on Drew McIntyre for the world title at Clash at the Castle in Drew's home country. Drew's got home field advantage then. Will it be Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest leaving as the World Heavyweight Champion in Scotland? But tonight, who's leaving tonight's main event? The victor. Clash of the Castle, there it is. Damian Priest has a big challenge, his first major challenge. He's dealt with the likes of Jey Uso, who was a tough one to get through. He had some help from the Judgment Day, but now he's got Drew McIntyre, who has been on the run of a lifetime. Damian Priest, nonetheless, Damian Priest has been extremely impressive as of late after becoming the world champion back at WrestleMania. And now, before he defends the world title at Clash of the Castle 1 week from Saturday, he's got this renewed feud between the LWO and the Judgment Day. Rey Mysterio and the Judgment Day have been going at it for over 2 years now. And it all really picked up when Dominic Mysterio turned on his father Rey and and Edge back at Clash of the Castle 2022 in Cardiff. And kicking out at 1. Mysterio still in this. Gonna take a lot. Mysterio has so much fight in him. Mysterio, referred to as the littlest big man. He has fought some of the biggest stars in WWE. And through the likes of The Undertaker, The Big Show, The Great Khali. Oh, look at that moonsault to Damian Priest. Mysterio picking up the pace. And Mysterio gonna send Priest back in the ring. But now Mysterio has control. Mysterio has to use that quickness to his advantage. Oh boy, Priest. Uh-oh. Elevated flatliner gonna nail Mysterio right in the mat. Great counter from Priest. And Priest, just like that, turning things around. Priest has the power advantage. Priest has the size. That's always been the disadvantage for Rey Mysterio, is that he's, always come up short in terms of height, in terms of size, and his quickness has always made him, the underdog. He's been able to win world championships, become the world champion, become the WWE champion. In fact, winning the world championship after being, at the time, the longest time spent in the Royal Rumble before winning the thing back in 2006. and then going on to defeat Randy Orton and Kurt Angle. And we'll be back after commercial break. That's not something Rey Mysterio is going to do. Rey Mysterio is not going to stay down. There's one thing we know about Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio won't stay down as we are back on Monday Night Raw. Mysterio sent into the apron in the corner, hoisting Rey up. Mysterio able to slip out of it. Spinning heel kick. Great counter from Mysterio. And again, step up in Zagiri continuing his momentum. And now fighting with everything he's got. Ray gets sent into the turnbuckles again by Priest. Priest went for a splash, but head hits the top of the ring post, bouncing off. And Mysterio turns things around, sending Priest face first into the middle turnbuckle. This is exactly what Mysterio needs. This is exactly what he needed for his momentum. Now it's time for him to pick up some offense, but instead he gets dumped out to the ring apron, and a super kick to the midsection catches Mysterio in air. This isn't for the title, but Mysterio picking up a victory over Damian Priest would potentially lead him there. But that's only if Rey Mysterio can get through Damian Priest. Uh-oh. Perhaps thinking a choke slam on the ring apron. Mysterio trying to hold his ground the best he can. And turns it into an enziguri. Great counter from the Hall of Famer. That just comes with experience, having that as your counter. You know, that's not a common counter to that. You don't always see that. But Rey Mysterio has so many tricks up his sleeve. That's what happens when you've been doing this for over 30 plus years. Springboard, high cross body, catches Priest, and only enough for a 2 count. Mysterio driving his shoulder into the midsection of Priest with these clubbing blows to the face. Rey unloading these heavy rights on a Priest in the corner. And the champion is stunned. Rey Mysterio calling for it, calling a shot. And again, going after Priest with these heavy rights. And Priest sends Mysterio into the... Oh! Look at that. The way he sent Rey into the corner. Back elbow to Priest. And look at this. Turning Priest around. Spinning around with a tornado DDT. Hook the leg. This could do it. Priest kicks out at 2. These two really bringing the fight to each other. It seems Damian Priest forgot just how intelligent Rey Mysterio is when it comes to his in-ring work. Rey Mysterio has a high in-ring IQ. And now he's measuring up Priest for a 619, but Priest comes back, ducks under, springboard, moonsault gets caught by Priest. It's that size advantage, and a snake eyes in the corner. And a huge clothesline, almost decapitating Mysterio. Hooks the leg. This could do it. But no, Mysterio able to get the shoulder up in time. And Priest with a smirk on his face. Let's take a look at this one more time. That's not even a clothesline. That's a lariat. Nearly decapitating Mysterio. There's a reason that Damian Priest is our champion. And now he's hoisted Mysterio up on the top turnbuckle. Clubbing blow to the back of the spine. Whatever Priest has in mind, he better be careful, because this is where Mysterio strives. He strives up at the top. He loves to fly. He's made an incredible, historic Hall of Fame career out of it. Winning multiple world championships, WWE championships, intercontinental titles, United States titles, tag team championships. Mysterio has truly done it all. Oh my. No, 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 no. On the second rope. For a razor's edge for the second. No, you can't. You're going to end his career. From high above the ring, Mysterio realized he was in deep trouble. And now fighting back with everything he's got. And avoiding disaster. Mysterio with the shots to Damian Priest. Has Priest right where he wants him. Look at this Hurricane Rana. Taking out Priest. Kicks Priest in the back, and Priest is in position. Dialing up for a 6-1-9. And a connect. And a splash. This could do it. 1, 2. For what? And Damian Priest kicks out of Rey Mysterio's biggest shot That 619 wasn't enough to keep down Damian Priest for the 3. Hurricane Rana from the top, a 619. And now Carlito has had a lot of issues with Rey Mysterio. Now he's here. But here comes Dragon Lee, who's had his own issues with Carlito. Oh, look at this. Instead, Lee taking the fight to Carlito. There's so much going on the outside. And now McDonough and Balor coming to the aid of Carlito. Now Mysterio gonna fly, taking out Balor and McDonough. Everybody taken out. Now Mysterio heads up. Uh-oh. Priest taking advantage with a South of Heaven. Good night. That's gonna do it. And Damian Priest with a victory over Rey Mysterio. But here comes Drew McIntyre, the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship from behind. Drew McIntyre is not playing any games. 1 week from Saturday, he challenges Priest for the world title in his home country. And now, a shock. Future shock. DDT. And a kip up. Holding this title for only 5 minutes when he won it at WrestleMania. Now he looks to hold it a lot longer than that. For just over 5 minutes. And now he looks to take out Priest 1 week from Saturday. He's measuring up Priest. Calling for a Claymore, but Balor coming to the aid. And now a Glasgow kiss for Carlito. And now McDonough caught. Here you go. McDonough gets sent flying across the ring. Enjoy first class flight with a belly to belly. McIntyre has gone psycho. Damian Priest taken out by the Scottish Warrior. Drew McIntyre now clearing off our announce desk. What in the world does Drew McIntyre have in mind for Damian Priest? But Damian Priest picks up McIntyre with a choke slam through our announce desk. Waited too much time. Drew McIntyre took too much time talking trash. It cost him the world title back at WrestleMania. And now it cost him right then and there. He thought he was going to take Damian Priest out, and instead, Damian Priest sent Drew McIntyre right through our announce desk. And the champion sending the challenger a message. And 1 week from Saturday, this could be the case if Drew McIntyre can't keep himself focused on the prize. That is the World Heavyweight Championship. And the Judgment Day stands tall in the end on Monday Night Raw, just like Damian Priest envisioned for them during their meeting earlier on. Damian Priest ruined Drew McIntyre. Will he ruin Drew McIntyre's homecoming in Scotland 1 week from Saturday? All right. All right, everybody. That's Raw. That's Raw, brother. That being said, damn, I've got like 3 videos. None of them marked. We got a lot of matches tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 matches. That's pretty fucking good. 8 matches for Monday Night Raw. That's pretty darn good. All right, yeah, I have 8. That's like over a week of footage just from if I needed it. That's if I ever needed that many videos up. If I never, if something comes up and I'm sick and I'm unable to record, I like to keep matches in the back end. I like to keep them in the can. So if I ever get sick, something happens, I have some extra videos that can go up. That's why I like recording the videos. That being said, thank you all for tuning into tonight's stream. Thank you all for all the love and support. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Tight Spot, Alex the Lion, Tight Spot, Cairo, Lucky, always with the lurk. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Let's keep it going. I want to push for partner. But you know what? It's not about pushing for partner. It's about the journey. It's not about pushing for something because then everyone's just going to go, I want to build something stronger than just pushing for a partner. I want to build a community. People who want to see commentary, an alternative form of commentary. I don't know if anybody wants to see it, but someday I'll make it to the WWE. I'll make it. I'll be there. I don't know when, and I don't know how I'm going to get there. Whether it's from this, whether it's from being a content creator, whether it's from being a part of MCW, you'll see me around. Whether I start out on the indies, whether I somehow get a hot shot to the WWE, there's going to be some great things to come in the future. I just feel it. I won't be discouraged. I can't be discouraged, by the overall decrease in viewership. There's nothing I can do about that. There's, despite my family's financial situation, I can't be discouraged by what's going on. I just can't. I have to continue to pray and hope and give you guys my best effort. I mean, that's all I can do. That's all a man can do, is continue to fight and push forward for his family and hope that something comes up. Hope that something comes of it. That's it. That's all I hope for, is to be able to support my family and do something I love while doing it. I'd love to do this full time. That's why I've been doing it for so long. That's why I retired from gaming. I've pretty much officially been doing this just as long as I was gaming on Twitch at this point. I mean, we're, up there now in time. I mean, we're pretty much matched on that. I don't know. I give you guys my heart. I give you guys my soul. We did the Death the Rose impression earlier tonight, baby. Who's live, baby? It's tough. It's going to be a tough journey for me. I tell you that, brother. I don't get it as easy as as it feels like for every other content creator. I haven't had it as easy. I've seen a lot of other wrestling content creators come up very quick. I don't have that luxury. I don't get that luxury. I'm being tested. I'm being tested to see if this is what I want. I won't give up. I won't back down, and I won't fucking quit. I don't have a choice. This is all I have. All I have. I don't have a plan B. Not necessarily true. I do have a plan B, but I don't want to have to use my plan B because it won't go as well as what I have for this. This is it, man. If I fail, I'm going to die trying. If I don't be successful, it means I'm no longer on this planet. I'm no longer walking this earth. If I didn't make it to where I want to be. I need the help, my family's struggling. I just need the support, man. That's it. I just want people to listen to me, Just start a hype movement. I'm just trying to do honest work. I'm just trying to do some honest work, man, and help provide for my family. That's it. That's all I want. But no matter how much momentum I can pick up, it feels like it's always taken from me. It feels like I'm not good enough. Sometimes there are days where it feels like I'm not good enough. But I did some pretty good commentary tonight. I'm very proud of that. We had a few people here tonight, and that, it's tough, man. I'm hoping to continue to build something. I'm hoping the summer picks up. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I don't think anybody's listening to me. Just, it is what it is, man. All I know is that I love this. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to continue to do. Until it all gets ripped from me. It's what I'm going to do. It's what I'm going to fight for, because it's all I have. This is all I have to fight for. For this, for my family. It's everything. All right. I can't waste more time. I have a long day tomorrow. A long fucking day tomorrow. I've got training tomorrow. And I got to figure out how to eat before then. I guess I can. Is Diaz still live? I doubt it, but I mean, I don't know if is he still live. I didn't even see. I totally missed that. No, he's not. Guess he didn't stay live very long. Is he still alive? Is he still alive? Let me double check. No, he is not. Damn, let me get off before I put myself in a bad mood. I just feel like I'm just not doing enough. I don't know what I'm doing, what I could be doing more of. All right. Good night, everybody. I'll see you guys Friday. You won't see me for Clash of the Castle. I have an MCW show that day if I go, which I probably will, because it's all about the grind, brother. It's all about the grind. I could be knocked down time and time again, but always find a way to get back up. It's not about how hard. It's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard. English. It's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and get back up. That's what I keep doing. No matter how down I get, no matter how deep into the trenches I feel like I am, no matter how much the struggle gets, no matter how hard the struggle gets, because the struggle is real. I find a way to push through, show resilience, because I know what I'm fighting for. There's a lot to fight for. Anyways, enough of that bullshit. Good night, everybody.